Is recognized for 2 minutes.
Well, I thank the gentleman for yielding. In fact, I think the discussion we just had about more time indicates the lack of seriousness on this issue. For the 12 years I've been in the Congress, a House that for the first 10 of it was led by Republicans repeatedly sent bills to the Senate that would solve this problem. Bills to the Senate that would allow us to explore for oil and gas where oil and gas is. And again today we have the same people that voted against all of those bills, that stood in the way of that discussion, that took advantage of the fact that the American people at that point said, no, we don't really need to have more supply, and let's not do the right thing for the future, let's do the right thing for now. And they bring this bill to the floor that is, as we face a generational problem, is a 3-day solution. A 3-day solution to a generational problem. If it wasn't so serious, it would be funny, but it is serious. And what we've got to ask now, the good thing about this solution is that our friends who bring this bill to the floor are admitting that supply matters. If supply matters, let's go after supply. If supply has an impact on price, let's find the oil and gas that we have and really affect the world market. Let's not assume that taking oil out of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve and at the level of 5.6 gallons for every car in America is going to solve any real problem. The real way to solve this problem is to go after our own resources and to look for ways we can conserve energy and to look for how we can invest in new alternatives in the future. It's not another gimmick that says let's be 3 days closer to being totally dependent on people who don't like us, instead of using the Strategic Petroleum Reserve for what it is and going after the real supply that can make the difference. I yield back.
Yields back.